this video, we will examine the weapons and war equipment used during the American Civil War. Tanks had not yet appeared on the battlefield, but the weapons and military tools used at the time significantly changed the course of the war. In this video, we will look at the most important weapons and equipment used in the American Civil War. From rifles and cannons to ironclad warships, mortars, and hand grenades, we will go through the most remarkable military equipment of the era one by one. We start our list with one of the most famous infantry weapons of the war, the Springfield Model 1861 rifle. This rifle was the standard infantry weapon of the Union Army and was used by tens of thousands of soldiers throughout the war. Firing a .58 caliber muzzle-loaded round, this rifle offered a much higher accuracy compared to earlier smoothbore muskets. Thanks to its rifled barrel, it could hit targets hundreds of meters away, which led to major changes in battlefield tactics. Millions of cartridges were produced and sent to the front lines, and the rifle was deployed in almost every theater of the war. Confederate soldiers also used captured Springfield rifles within their own units. Due to its strong build, reliability, and high accuracy, it became one of the most preferred weapons of the American Civil War and earned its place in military history in golden letters. One of the most widely used field artillery pieces of the American Civil War, the 12-pounder Napoleon gun was frequently employed by both the Union and Confederate armies. This cannon was named after the French Emperor Napoleon III and stood out for its reliability on the battlefield. Its bronze construction made it both durable and capable of firing a variety of ammunition types. Could fire solid shot, shell, and canister rounds, allowing it to adapt to different combat situations. In particular, it delivered devastating effects at close range, providing a reliable advantage against infantry units. Its simple design made it easy to maintain and operate, which turned it into an indispensable weapon on the front lines. When used alongside mobile horse artillery units, it was capable of delivering powerful supporting fire that could significantly influence the outcome of battles. The Parrott rifle was one of the most widely used long-range artillery pieces during the American Civil War. Its cast iron barrel, reinforced with a wrought iron band around the breech, allowed it to withstand high pressure and deliver powerful shots. Its rifled barrel caused the projectile to spin in flight, significantly improving accuracy and range. This feature made it one of the most effective siege weapons of its time. When used against forts and defensive positions, it produced devastating destructive power. However, due to its cast iron construction, barrel fractures sometimes occurred, which made it somewhat dangerous to operate. Despite this drawback, its long range and strong destructive capability made it a preferred weapon for both Army and naval forces. The USS Monitor was a revolutionary ironclad warship that changed the course of naval warfare during the American Civil War. Its low-profile hull and fully iron-armored design made it highly resistant to enemy fire. One of its most remarkable features was its rotating gun turret. Thanks to this innovation, the ship could fire in any direction without needing to turn its hull, which was a major technological breakthrough for its time. The Monitor is best known for its historic battle with the CSS Virginia, a clash that marked the beginning of the ironclad warship era. Its small and low structure also helped deflect enemy fire effectively, increasing its survivability in combat. However, its design had limitations, particularly in rough sea conditions, where it could become difficult to operate. Despite these drawbacks, it remains one of the most influential warships in naval history. The Coehorn mortar was a small but highly effective mortar used during the American Civil War, primarily in siege warfare. Thanks to its light and compact design, it could be easily transported and quickly positioned in confined areas. Its high-angle fire capability made it particularly effective against targets behind cover. It was commonly used to launch shells over fortifications, into trenches, or into protected enemy positions. This allowed it to strike areas that conventional artillery could not easily reach. Although its explosive power was relatively limited, when used correctly, it could significantly lower enemy morale and weaken defensive positions. Its simple design also made it inexpensive and easy to mass-produce on the battlefield. Overall, the Coehorn mortar served as a valuable support weapon in siege operations, providing effective assistance to infantry units. The Ketchum grenade was an early type of hand grenade used during the American Civil War. It was designed with a wooden tail to help stabilize its flight, ensuring it traveled straight toward its target when thrown. It featured a percussion-based detonation system, meaning it exploded upon impact. This made it particularly dangerous in trench and close-quarters warfare. However, it was not always reliable in practice, as it sometimes failed to detonate properly or did not land with the intended accuracy. Because of these limitations, its effectiveness was somewhat restricted. Despite this, it was still used as a destructive weapon in urban combat and against fortified positions. Even though it was small in size, it had a strong psychological impact, often causing panic and lowering enemy morale. The Ketchum grenade is considered an important step in the development of early modern hand grenades. If you know any other weapons or military equipment used in this war, don't forget to write them in the comments. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.